Hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make you watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin twin crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. The stir that or Millie rock like a fan do. That's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
BROOKLYN. Against Ben Steele. Johnny on the drive.
Choice every day, what that looks like for you. Being steadfast, keeping your nerve, don't lose your shit with this group. Being tougher as a group.
Oh, what a move by Sharp, counted
Hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make you watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin twin crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. The stir that or Millie rock like a FanDuel. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
BROOKLYN. Against Ben Steele. Johnny on the drive. We
Sorry about that. I was on mute. Listen, shout out to the Nets fans. We the best fans. And yeah, man, we're gonna get into it today. I see Bill Johnson. He feel like he says Udoka would have been the best coach, but since the Nets management messed that up, I say Mitchell, Mark Jackson, Antonio Daniels, and Kenny Atkinson would be better for the position. Man, he named 1, 2, 3, 4 coaches before Jacque Vaughn. So he pretty much answered the title of the question in the title already. Is JV the best head coach for the Nets? He feels different. He feels that he isn't, Shout to Iceman Eskimo, And that's what we here to do, because we here to talk about Jacque Vaughn and him getting his second chance with the Nets. And I mean, after 5 years being an assistant coach, listen, I don't think you got no excuses. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who on the roster. I don't want to hear, it's it's because of what is no, I just don't want to hear shit. I can't even think of a reason that I would excuse this. This shit is nasty work. But that being said, I don't expect him to. Again, this is a long flight home from Paris to Brooklyn. You left on a losing streak. You continued there. Now you're on the way back. How y'all having fun? How y'all enjoy to be together? How y'all representing the city? Y'all got us looking bad out here, man. Got us looking bad out here. Listen, I'm waiting for it. I'm just waiting for it. That's all I could tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for a move to be made. I'm waiting for something. You know what I mean? I'm really waiting for something. And I haven't seen anything, man. I haven't seen nothing from his prior reputation of what it was on Orlando Magic. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. That's what I was really looking for. I was really looking to see that. I was really looking to see, him be better than he was in Orlando. Jacque Vaughn had a record of 130 and 241 in the regular season and playoffs in his coaching career. That's his record. 130 wins, 241 losses, man. That's nasty work. Shout to Pod Thorn. Pod Thorn posted this. This is nasty work, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look at his head coaching stats. Shout to Dan Leahy. JV's head coaching stats. Orlando 20 and 62. Are you trying to take us to 20 and 62, Jacque Vaughn? Is that what you doing? 23 and 59? Is that what you doing? Like what are you? Yeah, part 15 and 37 relieved the duties. He got fired. He got fired as a head coach, and then he came to the Brooklyn Nets. He had a chance out of 10 games. This one I was hyping him up, seeing him 7 and 3 in that bubbles when the bubbles season happened. And then 43 and 32 last year, and then now 16 and 22. This is not impressive. This is not impressive. This is a tough watch. It's hard being a Nets fan, man, watching all of this mayhem going on with Jacque Vaughn, man. This is unexcusable, man. Now, and my thing is, when it comes down to a head coach, bro, he got to do way better than this. This shit is ridiculous. I don't like his defensive schemes. I don't like his how you say his offensive schemes. I don't like how he try to minimize Cam Thomas. And maybe the Brooklyn Nets look a different direction, man. Word. What is it that we supposed to expect from him? I just want to check the boxes, you know. I just want to check the boxes because they say we fans and fans don't shouldn't. Rayshawn Harrison says JV experience has run its course. I'd rather give KO a shot. Kevin Ollie, that's a fact. That's a fact. I totally agree with that. Kevin Ollie is a proven champion as a coach in college, but he's a proven champion as a coach. I want y'all to see this so y'all know how I'm looking at it. It says the NBA head coaches are responsible for many things, including managing personalities and egos. He's not managing the personalities and egos with Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson. He letting them be unaccountable for how bad they're playing. You let them play bad and then act like everything's all good. You're not managing their personalities. They're not even really saying what they really want to say to each other. Are they being honest with each other, saying, yo, you're shooting bad. Yo, you should have made that pass. Yo, you should have made that pick, made that roll, made that screen, played a better defense. They being too nice to each other. So, no, I don't think you're managing their personalities and egos. You're giving Mikal Bridges what he don't deserve. He don't deserve to have the Brooklyn Nets run the offense through him. Cam Johnson, he don't deserve for us trying to run the offense through him. Same thing. They try to force it through Joe Harris. You try to force the offense through a shooter. No. You need to find a big and force the low high game, the post game to the 3-point line. Put that faith in Claxton. I'd rather you try to run the offense through a pick and roll with Claxton and Cam Thomas than trying to run it through what you previously be doing. You try to run it through DFS, Cam Johnson, and Mikal Bridges. It's not working. It's not working. So you're not really managing no personalities and the egos. So you can't check that box yet, Jack Vaughn. Developing game plans and scouting opponents. He scouts the opponents well. He always talks about how well they did and how they did this and that and how well we didn't do and this and that. And what about your substitutions? But we'll get to that. Hold on. Then it says developing game plans. The way we play the 3-point line, he has not developed a game plan to stop teams setting up lemonade stands on the 3-point line. They set up lemonade stands, have a cold, refreshing one, and then shoot the 3. It's terrible defense. Mikal Bridges is supposed to be all over that. I don't want to hear Donovan Mitchell cook DSJ. It should have been Mikal Bridges locking him up. I don't want to hear, it's Donovan Mitchell, though. No, what is Mikal Bridges known for? He just getting cooked on both sides. He getting outscored on the offensive side of the ball, and he not stopping nobody. I'm just calling it how I see it. And again, to my point about Jacque Vaughn, Mikal Bridges is getting the green light regardless of how bad he's playing. Jacque Vaughn, you got to sit him down. He's not playing well. Sit him down. You giving him all these minutes for what? Jacque Vaughn, you're not these first two boxes. You're not checking. He said the third one is analyzing individual athletes and opposing team strengths and weaknesses. He kind of do be knowing what he talking about the opposing team strengths and weaknesses. I do hear that, but he still, as of yet, has put it together a strategy to stop their strengths. Just because you know their strengths don't mean you're gonna stop it. And none of the weaknesses look weak when they play versus us. Portland had 23 pointers. These teams that not Charlotte, when they're not known for scoring, but they score on us. Analyzing individual athletes. Yeah, I mean, he getting older. He realizes Cam Thomas should be the guy we run the offense to, but he's not giving him the opportunity. He got to do better at giving Cam Thomas the opportunity to run the offense to him. And he's not that bad of a defender where he's a liability on defense. And even if he was, when he's not in the game, we still getting outscored because we can't score the ball, putting Mikal Bridges at the 2 guard. The truth is, y'all don't want to be honest about starting Mikal Bridges at the 3 where he doesn't have to create as a 2 guard. Put Cam Thomas at the 2, put Mikal at the 3, and the coach has to do that. So, no, he's not doing the first 3 things for the most part. The fourth thing is making player substitutions, decisions about strategy, and calls plays during games. We gonna get to that. Oh, Leaf here. I was reading that. I didn't even know y'all was here. Shout out to let me get to the comments real quick. Bill Johnson said, I've heard the Nets player give credit to Kevin Ollie the last time they won a game. That was DSJ. DSJ shouted him out like, yo, it's because he, put a defensive strategy for us together and it came through. And another time, Spencer Dinwiddie said something that was in the beginning of the season, like when they went on their first losing streak, there was a sense of urgency came from Kevin Ollie. Twice. We got wins out of that as well. Leaf says, quit being unfair, bro. Nobody on this team is stopping nobody. DFS, Mikal Bridges, DSJ. DSJ stops plays. I seen him slow plays down. Shout out to DSJ. But my thing is to have all of these defensive players, and this is what I'm saying. Being fair, Jacque Vaughn has to implement a defensive scheme to make these defensive players play a good brand of basketball on the defensive side of the ball. And he has yet to do that. This is not a, this is not an indictment on Mikal Bridges. This is more about Jacque Vaughn today. Oh, right now, this stream. Ron C says, in Don Cornelius' voice, coming to the stage, Sean Marks, and the good vibes, good God Nets. Round of applause. Right. Nobody's in the good mood. I don't care how TV friendly they look. They're not playing gritty Brooklyn Nets basketball. We don't like them. We like you if you're playing well. We don't if you're not. I mean, that's the gist of it. I'm not in the social media to like y'all for y'all personalities, and I don't care what your diet is. They want to post about how this is their favorite ice cream and do you know your teammate's favorite color? Like, man, bruh, can y'all string some wins together? Can y'all play defense together? Can y'all run the pick and roll together? Can y'all be top 10 duo together? I don't care about their friendship. I care about them being a team and a great duo. They corny for that shit, yo. Ron C said, Nets Kingdom yesterday informed that Jacque Vaughn has the guys practice. They figured things out on the what? Things out on the fly. They ain't figured shit out. He said never practice. The guys never practice. They figure out on the fly, and we got a losing record. That's not good coaching. Iceman the Eskimo says he still got to create at the 3 spot because he going to get ISOs because there's no point guard to set him up, as Leaf said on the last episode. My opinion is get Schroeder. Get Schroeder, DJ Murray. Mikal Bridges to be at his max efficiency, to see the best basketball from Mikal Bridges, yes, he needs a point guard. And my solution to that is Schroeder or DJ Murray. Shout out to Leaf. But until he gets here, I don't want to hear that excuse. Put him at the 3. The defense they gotta respect his pump fake. He can create in that space and from the corner, from the pump fake. He could get to the midi. He could go to the baseline. There's no excuses. I'm not making an excuse that he can't play better because he don't have a point guard. No, that's not an excuse. No. Rayshawn Harrison says we already losing. Might as well let Cam grow and learn from his mistakes playing point guard. Listen, that might be a good move. Shout out to Rayshawn Harrison. That might be a good look. Ron C said, laughing my ass off, making hard shares with their hands, shaking my head, disgust and softness. Yeah, man, like, what the hell is that? They be wild. He said heart shapes. Yeah, I got you. Ron C says vegan ice cream, Cam Johnson and Mikal. Yeah, like who cares, bro? Like who actually cares? Making player substitutions. The head coach also making player substitutions, decisions about strategy, and calls players during games. His substitutions, he's not starting Cam Thomas. That's a problem. He won't sit Cam Johnson no matter how bad he plays. He keep giving attempts to Mikal Bridges, even though he doesn't deserve it based on his gameplay. No. Decisions about strategy, bad. He won't run a pick and roll with Cam Thomas and Nick Claxton. Also, I don't see any motion in the office. It's like, who got the ball? Just watch whoever. And Day'Ron Sharpe, we miss him, man. Because we ain't really had a lot of offense, and part of our offense was Day'Ron Sharpe getting us second chance points. That was part of our offense. We gotta do better. Maybe Giles could help him being a stretch big. But from what I can see, I do not like his coaching strategy. Substitutions could be better. Hence, Cam Thomas starting and calls plays during games. Sometimes he called a lot of plays for Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges out the timeout, and they don't be knocking down their shot a lot of the times. They like half 50% or less. Not impressed. No, that's 4 out of 4 he missed. He hasn't checked one box yet. Instructing athletes on basketball rules, sportsmanship, game strategy, and proper techniques. What rules? Play hard. Do you have a rule saying that I need everybody that's out there on the floor to contest the three-pointer when that ball is in motion, when it's swinging around the arc? I don't want to see nobody watching the ball in the air run out and contest that three ball. And if you're not doing that, then I'm sitting you down. I haven't seen him instruct that basketball rule as of yet. I am not impressed. So that's my take on it. And I'm saying I'm gonna open up the chat, see how y'all feel about it. But that's how I feel, you know what I mean? LM said you should have seen his statement about him playing Cam, shaking my head. Roncy said at LM something about playing small, shaking my head, some ridiculous excuses like when is it gonna stop? Rayshawn Harrison said the Nets sitting on their hands with their options out there for us to be competitive is infuriating. Barry, he said send DF to the Suns for picks. No, Barry, no. But that being said, I'm gonna open up the chat. You know what I mean? See what's up with y'all. Word. But that's how I feel about JV. He wasn't a good coach on the Orlando Magic. Shout out to Irvin K. What up, Irvin K? He got an opportunity to be assistant coach and learn how to be learn from an assistant coach perspective on how to be a good head coach. And a lot of times when that happens is a lot of contingent on defense, and I haven't seen it. I just haven't. LM Leaf, what's up with y'all, man?
What's good, y'all?
I kind of wanted to start with LM. I wanted you to speak on that the comment about Cam Thomas and him being in the starting lineup. Just talk to me about that.
Yeah, I think Billy Reinhart released it, but some dumbass statement he made about I can play Cam whether he's a sixth man or a seventh man or eighth man. I can plug him in anywhere and he gonna get his. So for him starting, it's just a matter of us not playing small and some dumb shit like that. But I was like, bro, he's our best scorer by far. So literally, if you're seeing over the past few games that we have no self creation in the lineup, why would you not put your 22-year-old best scorer in the lineup where we can at least keep up? Even if we down, I don't think we'd be down by a lot if Cam Thomas is in the lineup because he's the only one that can get a bucket. So the fact of the matter is, you talking about playing small. Nigga, we got 6'2", we got a 6'6" guy at the three. You got a 6'8" dude at the four. You got a 7-footer at the center, and you damn near got a 6'5", 6'6" dude at the point guard. So what do you mean small? We have height. We got big wings. It's just we do need a seven. We do need somebody that can get up and down at the four, like we've been saying all this time. But we have wings. You got to use them and utilize them around Cam Thomas in order for him to have a better effect. Because the fact of the matter is, I think he may not be the worst defensively. I think that would be Dinwiddie for real. But the fact of the matter is, you got to plug him around wings who can defend. If you look at that 2001 Philly team, Allen Iverson, they didn't plug Allen Iverson with 6'2" dudes throughout the lineup. They surrounded Allen Iverson, with defenders. And that team, they only role was to defend. That's it. All the scoring was going through Allen Iverson. Their only role was to defend. And even though that was 2001, that landed them in the 2001 finals against Kobe. And they won the game. So the fact of the matter is, we talk about, oh, he's 6'3" and you can't build around him because he's too small. That's cat, bro. Like, is at this point, with dudes like Cam, you have to surround him with defenders, which we should have, which we do have. It's just I don't think they're playing to what we expected them to play as. I don't think they're playing the best defensively, and I think that once we see the defense step up and we have certain defensive sets that we can run, I think it would be better because I don't think Vaughn is telling them to run 2 3s or man to man or zone or something. I don't think he's telling them to do that. I just think that he's telling them to go out there and play hard. And I think that's why we look so lost on defense because we don't really have a defensive scheme for anybody. So the fact of the matter is, if we don't have defensive schemes, then we just look lost out there. But all in all, right now, I feel like Cam need to be back in the starting lineup. And at this point, we fucking losing anyway. So why not play the nigga? Because it doesn't look like anything's changing with this team. So you might as well unleash him now before All-Star season. See and throw in different lineups. I've seen someone say Trendon Watford should be in the starting lineup as like our starting PG. Shit, throw that out. See what can happen. Or let Mikel rest and throw Lonnie in there. But the fact of the matter is, if we just looked at the head coaching, you just looked at what the head coach does. I don't think he implements different lineups. I think he's keeping the same lineup because he think, oh, this is going to work. And we got to play Cam Johnson because he's getting paid all this money, and he can't afford to sit down. Bullshit. Sit him down and let DFS start, or let Trendon Watford start. It's okay to sit your players down when they're not playing to their full effect. Kenny did that with D'Lo. He sat that nigga down every time.
Right.
And he was on starting PG.
Nah, you're right, Elam. I just want to go to Leaf, just trying to get around the panel. Talk to me, Leaf. What's goody, bro?
What is it going to take for y'all niggas to realize that this personnel is not going to be at its all-time best or at its greatest without a point guard and without athletic fours on the team, bro? Like everything,
but he still got
yeah. You can make as many adjustments as you want, bro. If the personnel is not there, it's not gonna work, bro. And I give you a clear cut example, bro. The Halliburton injury that just happened to him. Watch and see what Indiana does without him. Not a goddamn thing. Just the same thing they did this last year. When Joker is off the court for the Nuggets, bro, they are limited, very very limited. Jamal Murray can only do so much. It's everything in today's game, bro. It's about the personnel. Now I'm not saying now as far as Cam Thomas goes, bro. Cam Thomas, bro, you can't build a team around Cam Thomas because he is limited. He's very, very limited, bro, as an all-around player in this league, bro. He's a scorer. I explained. I'm gonna explain this again. He is Vinny Johnson with better ball handling ability, bro. That's what he is. At best, bro, he is gonna be a top 6 man, bro, on a number 1 team. On a top 3 team, bro. Like that's what he's gonna be, bro. If y'all think different, bro, watch how his career turns out and then come back to me and tell me if I was right or wrong. But the thing is, bro, like reality is, bro, like I've been saying it as the season been going on. Point guard, we don't have it. The thing is, we link with like this team. This team came into this season. Well, now I ain't gonna say this team. The coaching staff and the front office came into the season with this belief that Ben Simmons was going to be there for more than 6 games, and he wasn't. And we all knew it at some point he was going to end up getting hurt again, and we were all right. So the thing is,
hold on. I just want to be fair to say, when I said that Ben Simmons wasn't going to play 82 games, I was sure of that. But this is ridiculous. I definitely had him playing, 30 some odd games.
55 games at most.
I'm giving him 45, 55 games. You know what I'm saying? Minimum 45.
Breezy, we will all ask how many games we were going to play, not just on your channel, but on many different channels as well. We was asked that by Chilltown. We was asked that by each and everybody. I was asked that on the episode that we had the Nets on. Yo, how many games has Ben Simmons playing? I say at highest probably like 50, 55. He already missed 20-something games. He already missed 30-something games.
Yeah, I think I seen a discomfort. Then when I seen him last do something physical, he just was running and he just looked like uncomfortable. He looked uncomfortable. Hold on.
He looked very uncomfortable. But I'm gonna finish this in a second. Hold on. What I'm gonna say. What is my only question for this entire panel? For as long as we got this panel on, we could probably gonna be on for over an hour. What is it gonna take for y'all niggas to realize that we do not have the fucking personnel to survive an 82-game season?
Again, I'll answer your question again. As far as personnel is concerned, I feel like we have enough to have more wins than we have now, and our record doesn't reflect just only not having more personnel that we need. It reflects bad coaching, hence this string. So that being said, yeah, this is why you'll say we need you'll say we need to sign this guy, and I say we need to sign that guy. We as fans, we're gonna do that. And if you ask me, I don't think any of us are wrong. We all see that we could need help with personnel, but it doesn't excuse bad coaching. We've seen Steve Nash and him have KD and Kyrie and Harden, and we've seen what it takes far as chemistry is concerned, based on experience watching the NBA. Even if you have a talented bunch, most times it don't work unless you got LeBron. And that, even with Kawhi, is not a good example because they kept the whole core and just added Kawhi. So case in point is, for the Brooklyn Nets specifically, Ja Vaughn still gotta be better, bro. And if Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson aren't playing as well as they could, if point guard isn't there, then they gotta be honest about that, be transparent and say, yo, this is what I need, and go to the front office if they got pulled like that. Or they just yes men too, and they just here to do my job. Because I'm gonna be honest, fans don't want us because of that bench mob season, and we was just wilding out the way we was, having fun watching the basketball again. Which it took a long time for us to get there. If they not on it like that and they don't care if they lose and they just going to work, don't play for the Brooklyn Nets, man. Play for the Washington Suns. Hold on, I just want to get into this comment. Rayshawn Harrison says he wants to play Cam Thomas, but I believe he's being forced to play Cam Johnson. He mentioned in the interview he needs to grab the jewels and stand on business. He's not that guy. That's a fact. Ron C said, breaking news: the Pistons in Brooklyn are targeting the equivalent of first 2-round picks in exchange for Finney Smith. I want to see it happen. I hope I'm on one of these streams in this breaking news. Like what?
Yeah, he's on. I just saw it on Twitter. Y'all want 2 first-round picks, but I don't know about 2, bro. I'll give you 1.
Maybe, yeah, maybe, man. But a first round
We
pick.
need some first round.
Wait. Hold on. What's the trade? What's the trade?
The trade is 2 first round picks for DFS.
Nah, I ain't give you 2. 2 is he ain't worth 2. Hell.
But my thing is, what do we do if that do go through? Do we take that draft pick and get a player to another team as a third team?
We don't have no choice. But at the same time, listen. If we trade in players for 7th grade, for 8th and 7th graders, my nigga, then okay, that means that the GM is selling us hope that we get somebody in a draft, hope that we get a top 15 pick or a lottery pick in the future. Hope. I don't like hope. I want results, bro. I don't give a shit about hope, bro. Like if we get picks and we get them organically, that's fine. But like trading players for picks, bro, like then I'm
picks. The Suns got 2, so.
This team needs some sort of draft capital, bro. Like we have, like not owning picks until 2028 is fucking ridiculous.
I mean,
like,
but listen, like draft capital, who in the draft is gonna make the difference for this team? Like I don't got no time for that shit, bro. Like come on, bro. Like we been.
That's true, but at the same time, we have no choice, bro. This team at this point is not even damn near a playing team or a playoff team for that matter. Fuck it, go in and get some picks and get some young niggas in there. Go out and get Kyle Jones, get whoever the fuck you need to get, and see where the fuck it goes from there, bro. This team has no identity. So you might as well say screw it and try to get some draft capital or some shit back. So if we fucking trash this year, okay, at least we have shit. Even if we do get a hit or miss, fuck it. We can try this. Hopefully we can get somebody in the draft that we can build around. Get a fucking big, I would hope. And build around these young cores and develop these niggas instead of being mediocre every fucking season.
Yeah,
and try to get something instead of going for these stars, these disgruntled stars that come here. Then all of a sudden these niggas don't want to play here. They leave and we back in the same fucking situation that we're in again. This is the shit with this team, bro.
Yeah,
this is the shit that goes on with this team.
Yeah, January 15th.
This has been Brooklyn's thing for the past few years, bro. Chasing after stars instead of developing niggas on our team that could grow into something. Yeah. Guaranteed if Jokic is on the block, let's try to get Jokic or whatever the case may be. No, nigga, go to your personnel and see who you can develop here, who has the most potential to be something, and develop them. We don't know what it's going to be like in these next few years. But the fact of the matter is, if you draft the niggas, use them. Played out, get out their potential, see what they can possibly be, instead of sitting niggas down after one mistake and being like, oh nah, he made one mistake, he got a turnover, now go to the bench. Fuck that. Let that nigga play and let him see his mistakes, go through film with the nigga and see and develop him and see what he can be, so that next season or whatever the case may be, you can possibly get a player that can possibly lead us to the playoffs or whatever the case may be. But the fact of the matter is, right now, we're not a fucking playing team. We damn near not a playoff team. We almost 12th seed. Damn near about to be out of the playoffs. So fuck it. If you got to get draft picks for these niggas, then by all means do what you have to do to make this team relevant. But at the same time, don't be sitting here telling us everything all fine and dandy, and you got these niggas sitting here on the bench. You're not utilizing your roster. Jobs barely get burned. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you're not going to utilize the roster, then fine. If you don't like these niggas on here, trade them. Yeah. Do whatever you need to do. But don't have these niggas sitting on here on the bench collecting burn.
It's a lot of expiring contracts.
Yeah, I don't know how y'all
right, and most of these niggas not even gonna be here after the next year. They on 1 year deals
after this year. So the bullshit retool was just the basically put us on borrowed time. The bottom line is, bro, like even if we lose now, we basically like the draft picks that's supposed to be after this year.
That's
Those are
gonna
really
be.
for other teams, bro. Like until 2028. So the thing
Right.
is, listen, if everybody in the front office is like, hey man, we don't have no choice. Let's just go for broke. Let's go in the shitter for the next 3 years. Then in the next 3 years, we basically gonna be watching from the sidelines at the same time. But I would rather if you're gonna do that, just you might as well put Jalen Wilson, you might as well put Clowney, and you might as well put all these other rookies and shit and everybody out there and tell them go ahead
Exactly.
and play if you're gonna
Exactly.
do that. Because the thing is, like wasting time with guys that's on expire. I understand these dudes is on expiring contracts, but ain't none of these dudes. You basically, I understand you lowering their value, because when a lot of the dudes that's on expiring contracts could be fresh out the door. Why don't you send Cam Johnson out the door while you at it? Why don't you send Nick Claxton out of there while you at it? Send all of these niggas out of there while you at it. Because the thing is, bro, like if you're not down to pay, let's just get an all drafted team and I'll get all rookie team and just start the fuck all over.
Yeah.
That's my
Right.
whole thing. But
And
at the same
apparently, it
time,
looked like
I
they
know that
trying
ain't
to
gonna be done.
offer Claxton like 80 mil or some shit.
Listen,
I think that's too much money.
that's
But
ridiculous. But listen, you need to listen. Tell Claxton it's been real, man. But listen, we not
Wait,
paying
come
you
on,
because we going
come
all
on.
in.
The Knicks is trying to trade Julius Randle. What the hell? I see it on
I
Twitter
heard
right now.
about that. I
I
heard
don't think
about
that.
that.
I don't think that. I don't know if
I don't think that's a
that's
good
true.
idea right now because the thing is they just traded R.J. Barrett, and quickly, bro. They traded most of their offense. If they trying to go solely in all on defense, bro, I don't think a power forward of Julius Randle's caliber
Man,
should be traded
they
right
both
now.
they both trash.
I mean, listen, but at the same time, bro, like the power forward pool is what it is, bro. In the Eastern Conference, give me five. Listen, can you give me five power forwards, my nigga? That's better than Julius Randle right now.
In the East,
Yeah, in the East,
who's in the
you
East?
can't.
Not a lot,
Listen,
bro. And
next
a lot of
question.
the niggas that power forward, you got to remember Julius Randle is 6'8".
Yeah,
So there's a lot of niggas that power forward who at 6'8". I mean, you could say Tatum. I think Tatum plays that
yeah. I
position
was about to
too.
say
But
Tatum. Yeah, I was about to say
the
Tatum.
fact of the matter is, these niggas is now they can be versatile because they 6'8" and they can, you know what I'm saying, they can play defense through the 1 through 5. But in terms of power forward, really, only nigga that probably is better than him at that position is Giannis. But
Yeah,
there's
Giannis
not a
is.
lot of power forwards right now that you can get that does what Randall does. Like, yeah, he might have trash games on and off, but
I don't
what
me
he
personally.
can give you,
Me personally, I don't like his games. So
Don't nobody like his game, but at the same time, bro, how many power forwards outside of Giannis, outside of the elites,
yeah,
that's giving you what he giving you, bro? What Laurie marketing?
yeah, he's nice.
Laurie's nice, but it's
Same
like
shit.
you what can you? Well, I don't know what them Knicks niggas be up to, so I'm not gonna speak much on them. But
Yeah,
the fact of the
I want
matter is they
I want
need
two first
to.
round.
That would just be stupid to trade Randall at this point in time.
Yeah, but y'all want two first for DFS, man. Damn, who y'all think he is? Shit.
Spencer
What you mean?
Dinwiddie, I don't
Listen,
know.
but it's not about who we want for him. It's about what Detroit is willing to give.
No, I'm
Like
talking about.
Detroit.
No, I want him on the Suns. Fuck Detroit. They ain't gonna do shit, man.
The
Well,
question
this
is,
this
what is Phoenix did business with us with that KD trade, but the fact of the matter is,
But they got more first round picks though.
right. So the question is, are they? If do Brooklyn want they picks back? And if Sean Marks is in that meeting asking for picks, then I'm not sure. I don't know if they accept that DFS deal, but if he in there for picks, I'm not. If anything, I'm on the phone with Houston because those the niggas that really got
Oh, they're not
that
trading with
fleeced
y'all.
us.
They definitely not trading with y'all.
I don't know if they. I don't know if Houston trade any of their players for us. Honestly,
Yeah,
I don't think they do that. But
that'll be dumb.
right now, we should be trying to get a point guard and
Yeah, bro.
trying to at least chase DeJounte Murray at
Yeah,
this
everybody
point.
wants him though, bro. Miami wants him now. The Lakers. Every team wants that nigga right now.
I think, well, I mean, at this point, I do think I mean, he said he wouldn't mind coming here. I feel like he's one of the best fits in
Yeah.
terms of age and athleticism. I think he's what 27, so he kind of fits that Mikel, Cam Johnson timeline of
Yeah.
niggas almost reaching their 30s. But at this point in time,
Who would y'all trade though? Ben Simmons?
I don't think anybody takes Ben Simmons. I don't even know we can even trade Ben.
Oh,
I don't
well,
think nobody would accept Ben Simmons, and they probably be a team like Washington. But I mean, at this point, nobody would take Ben Simmons at this point. We basically stuck with him.
yeah.
So
Nobody wants his contract probably.
right, nobody wants their contract. In any case, I do think that maybe I don't know. Right now, we need a point guard. If anything, I'm Sean Marks. I'm looking for a point guard, and I'm looking for a four. We have a four that we can get out there in Kai Jones. We don't even need to trade nobody. We can just sign a nigga. But the fact of the matter is, they're not gonna do that because
I
they're
think
stubborn and they care about image and
yeah.
media and
I think
oh
y'all gonna I
yeah,
think
it's
y'all
it's
gonna be sellers at the trade deadline though, because teams gonna call for DFS, Royce O'Neal. They gonna want wing players.
they might, but I'm not giving up both of them though. I gotta keep one.
Yeah, I think
I'll probably keep I don't know. I'll probably keep DFS over Royce. I'm not gonna hold
I
you.
think teams gonna want more on one DFS over Royce.
They
Royce is
probably
not a good
yeah.
defender to me. I don't know about y'all. He not a good defender to me.
Royce for me is too inconsistent. At least with DFS, I know I'm getting some
Yeah,
rebounding
but
and
nah,
maybe some
DFS he
defense.
got that dog in him. Fuck with DFS.
Oh
Hold
yeah,
on.
Breezy. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, I was about to read it. Shout out to the locker room, man. I see y'all tomorrow, man. I'll be at the debate, man. And Jalen Nice, man. Listen, you talking trash, but Jalen Nice. But let me get to this comment for my guy LM. Jock Vaughn was asked if he can see Cam Thomas re-entering the starting lineup in the near future. For a while, this is Jock Vaughn answer. He said, for a while, we were starting him, but we were can y'all turn that phone off in the background, please?
That's not me.
No, he said for a while we was starting him, but we were just pretty small and it was tough for us to rebound. That's cap. At the end of the day, he always trying to make Cam Thomas accountable for rebounding. Bro, he's a shooting guard. What like stop it. Okay, so he also goes, what do I see for him is he's heck of a basketball player. My message to him is but some nights you're gonna finish, some nights you're gonna start. Tonight he didn't start, but he finished the game for us. I'm just gonna continue to coach him as a basketball player.
Bro,
Whether it's sixth, seventh, eighth starter, I appreciate what he does as a basketball player.
bro, I think he
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
I don't
It's
think he like
bullshit.
Bullshit.
I don't think he like Cam.
That shit pissed me off so bad reading that, bro.
This is
Like, what the
bullshit.
fuck do you mean? We were just pretty small.
We're
We got
on
two.
trade.
We got
We're
two
on
six seven, two 6'8" dudes, a 7 footer, and a 6'6" dude at the point guard. What you mean we too small, bro?
I think. Well. The thing is,
Why would the Knicks do
I'm
that?
here's the thing, bro.
Hold on,
What I
hold
look,
on. I got my first super chat. Shout out to Andre76 with the $2 super chat showing brotherly love. Appreciate you, Andre76. Go ahead, Lee. Go ahead, I'm listening.
what I was about to say is, bro. We first off, we got to remember that Clax is shorter than Kevin Durant. We saw that shit. That nigga's about at least 6'10" on a 6'11" on a good day. So playing
Yeah,
6'8" and 6'7" undersized fours, bro, that are not that don't have the athletic prowess that we looking for. Is not what I had in mind. My thing is bro, we kind of are running small when we run because the thing is we're not gonna bench Cam Johnson and take him out of the starting lineup when we put Cam Thomas and start him at the two. We're not. So the thing is now you go from having a 6'5" Dinwiddie and 6'3" to Cam Thomas at the two, and then have a 6'5" Mikel at the three, And I know what a lot of people like to say, yo, he played 3 on the Suns, bro. That's the West. The Eastern Conference, bro, you got to be intimidating. You got to have some type of height. You got to have some type of prowess. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these
Mikel can't start at the two because the fact of the matter, that nigga has no self creation. I don't like him at the two because he can't create for
okay, all
himself.
right. Let me just make one thing clear.
Let's have this
My
conversation
idea
right now.
coming into this season,
Yeah.
Mikel starting at the 2. That did not include Dinwiddie starting at the 1. I will repeat, Mikel starting at the 2. I did not include Dinwiddie starting at the 1. I didn't include that. So like my thing for the starting lineup coming into the season was very simple. What I said, if you could go back to what I said on that Nets episode on PC, bro. I said it that way, and I meant it that way. And when it was that way, bro, we was doing damage. So the thing is, bro, like, listen, all it is going to take, bro, is for people to realize that a lot of these players are not at their best unless they have somebody facilitating them and getting them easy shots and getting them the ball, which was what was happening once upon a time in the season, but now it's not. That's one of the main reasons why we are struggling. This team is better ran, bro, with a point guard because that's what they were sold before the season started, bro. It's plain and simple. I'm not letting the coaches off the hook. I'm not letting whatchamacallit off the hook.
Nobody disagreeing.
But that's the bottom line. There's no other way around this shit.
It's no.
I don't think us having a point guard takes away from the fact that Mikel still has to work on his shot creation, bro. That even if we had been right, Ben isn't a creator, right? He gonna get Mikel open, yes. But the fact of the matter is, now that Ben Simmons is out of here, and we got Spencer Dinwiddie, now that Cam is out the lineup, it's forced on Mikel to do more shot creation. We have seen over these past few games that he is not that nigga when it comes to self shot creation. Therefore, it's shooting guard. Shooting guards are known to score. That's the whole point of the name of the position. So the fact of the matter is, you got this nigga at the 2, he can't create. So the fact of the matter is, you put him at the 3 where he don't have to do much of that. He can go back to the game that he had when coming into the league, was he was a 3-and-D guy, catch and shoot guy. You get him in the corner, he gonna pop it. Or he'll play defense on your best player or whatever the case may be. I do not want him at the 2, bro.
I'm gonna tell you why that's not the case, because
he never came into the league as someone that could create for himself. That was never his game.
Right, I understand you, but even if you put him back at the 3, he's still gonna have to self-create. Why? Because there's still no point guard and no facilitator on the court. We all like.
So why not put Cam at the 2 so that he doesn't have to do that?
Because defenses know how to. Defenses understand. Team defenses understand how what to do with Cam Thomas now. They understand the defensive game plan, bro. Like, listen. Take away the right, let him go left, and let him force him to be something that he's not, and force him into bad situations and the more worse shots. The thing is, most of what Cam Thomas is getting is a lot through the mud. He's getting a lot one-on-one. He's getting a lot, like, the only time he really got easy, wide open, most of the wide open buckets that he got is when we had a point guard in there to speed up the pace and facilitate, and we had numbers on the break. We went from having 20 fast break opportunities to now down to 8, and now we less than 5 to 3. But it's not going to work that way. This team was not put together that to run efficiently, bro, in a half-court set without a point guard to help facilitate it. It wasn't, bro.
I agree with the point guard spot, but where I disagree at is that we need a point. In terms of Mikel being in the lineup, I feel like if we had a point guard at the point guard. If we had a point guard for us that could facilitate and distribute and do all these things, if that's the case, I don't want to see this nigga Mikel over dribbling and losing the ball every day. I want to see him doing his catch and shoot, get in the corner. If you got a point guard, he gonna set you up. Don't be over dribbling and trying to go to the lane and getting a fucking turnover every time, man. Go back to your game where you got drafted and stand in the corner. And if we got a good point guard, he gonna spot you. I don't want to see any of this shit where you cross over and trying to act like you a 6'6" KD. I don't want to see any of that shit then. If we got a point guard, go to your spot. He's gonna find you. That's it. I don't want to see you taking over 30 shots trying to get 40 and we still losing. And niggas is locking you up because they know you're gonna go to that bum ass mid range, and they know that you're not gonna try to draw a foul because you don't do that because you got this game where you want to try to be nimble and avoid the foul instead of
He
going
said,
to the line and drawing fouls. We
he
don't. I
trying to
don't
be
want to see
nimble.
that shit. Then
Jack be
go
nimble.
back to what you was doing at Phoenix, where Booker was the main guy, and all you had to do was fucking play defense and be catch and shoot. And if we got a point guard in the lineup, let that nigga.
You
If
know
we
what
in
I
the half
think, bro?
court, let Cam do the self creation.
You know what I
If
think
that's the
now,
case,
bro? I just came up with a new theory, bro. Like I know why this nigga ain't hitting the court. He don't want to play with Claxton.
Who?
That's that. This nigga Ben Simmons. He don't want to play with Claxton.
Come on, Lee.
He don't want to play with that
I
nigga.
don't. Well, you're not exactly wrong.
You got to think about it, bro. Like look at the games that he did play. Was Claxton out there? No.
Bruh, Claxton's a lob threat. He should want to play with Claxton.
No, he don't. He want to play with shooters, bro. He
Yeah,
want to
but no, hold
occupy
on.
the
But
dunk
so
box.
hold on. So that's to me, you a diva then. If you healthy enough to play, but you don't want to play because somebody who put in more work as a Brooklyn Nets and was drafted by the Brooklyn Nets, and you don't want to play with him, and he's a defender, and you said that the game is not about everything is not offense. I'll bring more than shooting the ball. Somebody like Clax who's not known for shooting, you can't find value in somebody who wants something.
Right.
And then that nigga say in the off season that they could be it could be possible for them to play
right
together.
there. Remember,
Hold on. How do you want to be a pass threat, but you don't want to have a lob threat in your pass threat? That don't make no sense.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because he wants to be the one filling the lob. The thing is, what do we know about Ben Simmons and about the personnel that needs to be out there on him on the court? He needs 4 shooters out there with him, bro. Go back
You
to what
have
he
4
was playing with Philly.
shooters.
But the thing is, he needs with him all the time. Go back to the Philly days. Go tell me when he was playing with somebody else that had least amount of shooter that couldn't shoot just like him or could barely shoot free throws at least better than him on the court, bro. That's basically what's the.
If that nigga can't play in the lineup we're excluding Cam Thomas because Cam Thomas is not starting.
Of course he
But
can't.
if
play
that nigga can't
lineup.
play in the lineup with Spencer Dinwiddie, who can play off ball, Mikal
He
and
could play
Cam
with him.
Johnson, who are both
He could play
shooters,
with Mikal. He could play with Mikal.
I feel like he can play with Spencer and Cam Johnson too. Those are all
He could play with all
shooters.
of them. He could play with all of them. I think he can't play with, bro. What was the question we kept getting asked the entire offseason? How is Claxton and how is Ben Simmons going to work together in the lineup? That's the question
And
we've been
actually,
getting
when
asked
he
all
was playing, him and Cam looked great together. So what? That's what I'm confused about.
But
Why is
what
Claxton
I'm
the
saying is,
anomaly in
bro,
that?
like he can't. I believe that he doesn't want to play with somebody that doesn't provide as the offense
Come on, Lee.
as a Cam Thomas. as a
That's
Mikal
mad
Bridges.
ironic.
You find
That's
it?
That is
not. I don't think that
insanely
is
ironic.
ironic. I think it's very, very true.
He don't want
And
to
I
play
think
with
it
the.
dig deeper.
He talking. So he
He
don't
don't
want
want,
to
bro.
play precisely
I
with a
think the
nigga that
problem
can't
is
create
Claxton,
offense.
bro. Like he don't want to play with him.
So you saying he healthy enough to play, but he not
I
playing.
think he is healthy enough to play. I think he not playing. I think he lingering this injury along because he don't want to play with Claxton.
He a
That's
diva.
All right, well then get the fuck off the team
I
then. If
even
you don't want to, if you don't want to play
like him
then.
even more now. Because of that quote.
If that's the
agree with
case, then get the fuck off the team.
I
What are
agree
you
with you.
here
I agree
for?
with all. I agree with all of y'all. I agree with all of y'all when I say that. But I just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah, I mean, again, as far as managing personalities, this is what they talk about as a head coach. One of the duties. If you got a player who's lingering an injury because of that, and again, like I said, I don't know how true that is, but we don't need that on our team. We don't. Our identity ain't divas. Even if we ain't motherfucking sure of our identity, I know our identity ain't divas. But we're gonna go to
And allegedly, for Breezy continue. Allegedly, if he is healthy and them niggas and he not playing, then shame on these niggas for not telling him to get out there. Because that is wild.
Making money. Shit.
Right, hold on, but he ain't making no money, man. Listen, you gonna go to Iceman, man. Iceman, how you feel about all of this, man?
Man,
Talk
I
to me.
was in the seats listening to y'all having these these good conversations. I wanted to drop in a little bit son on McCall Manhattan Bridges, man. I mean, he's not on my good side right
Manhattan
now.
Bridges. Yeah, nah, he Williamsburg Bridge right
Yeah,
now, man.
yeah, the Triborough, man.
He
He's not
Manhattan
on my
Bridge
good
right
side.
now, man.
He's not on my good side right now, bro.
That
But
nigga ain't no Brooklyn Bridges, that's for sure. Fuck
word,
out of
but to
here.
say he can't create, man. I mean, listen,
That's
man,
a
he's
new
been
one.
in
I'm
the
about to
league
tell
to
you that.
6 years and change. It's ironic how he's having his worst year this year. You understand? And if I could recall when he got here, he was cooking Tatum when we came back from 25. He was creating. He was cooking Jimmy Butler. He was creating. He was cooking whoever was guarding him against the Magic when he dropped like 41. So him not
The
being
defensive
able to
game plan
create
is
right
different,
now.
Ice man. You
Yeah,
know that.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like they're
Right, and that was like the end half of the season. Like that was like
Mhm.
25 games.
So,
Yeah.
like I always keep saying, they came in with the Dallas and Phoenix shit in their head. So now they got to the Jacques Bond shit, and nobody could score, nobody could create, because it's basically shooting with 5 seconds left on the
It's
clock. You
basically the
understand?
jig is up, bro, and we know
You
what you're
know,
gonna do
so
And
offensively.
that's
to
what it
Irvin
and to
Cancer
Leaf's
and
point,
Kyle
and the
Thomas.
Leaf's point, we don't have roles on this team, bro. So now
yeah.
this nigga playing a role that he think he know he ain't built for. But Vaughn is still telling this nigga to go out, and they still got this KD ass system that we going out for, trying to build around this nigga, and he know he not built for it.
Hold
There's
on.
not a doubt in my mind that this nigga Mikal think, yo, Cam Thomas is the best person for us in terms of self creation.
That's
But
a
he ain't
fact.
gonna come out and say that.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
that pride shit.
Hold on. Shout to Wally on Wednesdays.
Yep.
Yeah, what happened?
Yo,
Yo,
Breezy.
yo, I'm here. Where Breezy go? I think he might have. Maxed out. But
Yeah.
girl that was on the show yesterday. She basically had put it in perspective from the behind the scenes side and said a lot of what they don't they're not looking for people that's gonna talk out of turn. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I think Cam Thomas, not to say Cam Thomas is that, but I think Mikal Bridges is certainly not that. So the thing is, they're looking at him as more marketable. Like they're looking for marketing purposes right now for some reason. And I don't understand why that is, because the thing is, if you sign Mikal Bridges, then you going along and saying, okay, we want to develop him and
yeah,
develop him into something. But the thing is, I think the development process is in the players that we traded for more so than the players that we picking up out of the draft. That's what I
Mm.
yeah.
think, man. I like, so the thing is they pretty much gonna let them struggle and
Hmm.
everything that we saying about them is basically what we probably would say if we was running a roster where we had the Long Island Nets up in there with Jalen
Yeah.
Wilson and whatchamacallit, how would y'all feel if these losses was piling up with Jalen Wilson and whatchamacallit? But like they basically telling us y'all ought to feel the same way about the players that we traded for because they just got here and they just got into their new roles as number ones and number twos and whatever have you. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
read my mind, bro. Like they just made this statement. When was it? 2 weeks ago. They put it out on Twitter. The organization that they're gonna build around Bridges. If this is the way you're building around him, you off to the wrong start. Because what are they trying to do? Are they trying to bring in guys that are like him to build around him? So that's why they
I,
taking these
I, I don't
guys
I
like
don't
that.
know. Maybe they plan is to draft a young point guard to basically help him along and help him get easier buckets or whatever, man.
Yeah.
But I think listen, if they do go all in on Mikal Bridges, they're saying, all right, yo, you figure it out. Figure it out, Mikal. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
figure out how to be a better scorer. Figure out how to be a better passer. Figure out how to isolate on your own. Figure it out, man. Like we gonna take our time, bro. Like, listen, if you're gonna struggle and take the lumps, take the lumps. We'll
That's
be
the
okay.
thing. He's
We'll be okay
28,
with it.
bro.
We'll be okay with it if Cam Thomas did it. Why? Because he's 21 years old. We'll be
Yeah.
okay with it if Whitehead was doing it. Why? Because he just got drafted. The thing is,
Mm-hmm.
I think they're treating this like they drafted McKell and Cam Johnson.
Word.
That's what they're treating it
Right.
like.
And it's dumb because he's
That's
28, so are they planning to build around the 30-year-old Mikal Bridges? Like, this is not even close to a team around him right now. You understand?
I think someone in the
I don't know, man, but listen, I think they just said, hey, whoever we get out of the KD and Kyrie deal, that's who we building around.
I think
That's pretty much what they said.
Rashawn Harrison in the comments said something about letting forcing Cam Thomas to bring the ball up as the point guard. And the thing about that is, at this point, I don't think he's ready for that type of role. I don't think he's a point guard, period. But at this point in time, if you chasing point guards and we trying to get point guards out there, whether we drafting one or we trading for one, I feel like if we do get a point guard, certain things is gonna have to be changed.
My thing is simply this, bro. How did y'all feel tonight that they didn't we played Atlanta and they didn't call a timeout and Mikal hit basically the game winning shot? What was y'all feelings after that night?
Man, it just reminded me from last year, the shit he was doing last year. But it's like,
so that basically shows you that he's capable of doing it at some point.
Yeah,
right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I think right now, bro, like everything. Listen, if he's gonna struggle, like I think that the organization, the front office, bro, like is okay with him struggling and going through the lumps. I think they're okay.
If you're okay
with
with that nigga doing it, why are you not okay with Cam doing it? That's the weird part.
They probably okay with Cam Thomas doing it too, bro. He had 2 games where he didn't make a shot. But saying that we need to build around Cam Thomas, listen, I think we're building around all of them collectively, and I think Cam Thomas, Mikal, Claxton, and Cam Johnson. If nothing don't happen with these trades, if we still got these niggas at the end of the trade deadline, then we trying to build around these niggas. It's that simple.
Yo, hold on. We're gonna do 2 things, y'all. Shout out to y'all, man. I had to charge my laptop, so shout out to y'all for holding the panel down. We're gonna go to Wally on Wednesday's comment, and then we're gonna listen to this with comment from Jack Fawn. Wally on Wednesday says that quote was taken out of context. The Nets don't see Mikal as the number 1, but he is a guy that you want in the locker room. That's why you're looking to pair him with a star. Mikal Bridges is a locker room guy, but he's always optimistic to me. Sometimes to our detriment. I need him to play with urgency, and until he does, I think we continue to lose. You know, I don't need him to be nice. I need him to flip a fucking table over. Lucas Kapler said, I asked both Jacque Vaughn and Cam Thomas about what Brooklyn struggles versus switching defenses. Do guys have to be better attacking one-on-one, or do they need a more diverse plan of attack? He says, listen to the differences in their answers. I'm going to mute up. I need all of us to mute up. We're going to hear this. Okay. And then we're going to all react to it. All right.
Got the switch and drove JA to the bench. Lucas, it's a combination of things. They changed it up a little bit, but JA gives them ability to switch. I think the best play in the first half was Cam Thomas got the switch and drove JA to the basket, and 3 dudes collapsed. And so his ability to break down a defender is huge for us. He swung it to the high quad, and we end up getting a corner 3. And so being able to replicate that over and over again, breaking down the defense, is a challenge for us because you do have to have the personnel to go by guys. Cam Thomas provided that for us in the first half, and us not making threes. That combination wasn't a good combination for us in the first half.
Mainly, it's a little bit of both. We gotta get more movement for sure for the guys, more peels, more screening, roll actions. You know, just it's a little bit of both, but we gotta get more movement on the offensive end instead of being stagnant, so the other teams can just load up. You know, because Cleveland was just loading up on us. And that's tough for anybody to drive against, get downhill going. So, you know, we just got to get into more peel actions, more screen actions, just quicker actions for guys to get downhill, get an advantage. So, you know, it's a little bit of both.
AKA a better coach, basically.
Yo,
Ain't this what we've been saying for the past few months?
Hold on, LM. Let me reply to that real quick. Then we're gonna go around the panel. We're gonna start the Iceman. Then we're gonna go to Barry, I guess, and then we're gonna go to Leaf and LM. I feel like Cam Thomas is being honest. He like, yo, they not setting no pick and roll screens. They ain't doing nothing for me. They just basically giving me the ball for me to break down the defense on my own. If they want me to
Yes.
be a better player on breaking down defenses and like Jock Vaughn said on a regular basis, not verbatim he said that, but that's what I got from that what he said. Then set those pick and rolls, those screen and rolls, do all of that stuff that helps Cam Thomas elevate his game to the next level instead of having the offense is stagnant. Because we could all agree we've seen dry spots on the offense, especially when Cam Thomas is not on the floor. So if he's saying that, I think Cam Thomas is his basketball IQ is better than people may give him credit for. You know, he sounds like he really knows the game, knows basketball, and that's my take on it. How you feel about it, Iceman?
Yes, I agree with everything you just said, man. He's basically calling out the coach. Like this is the third time a third player already said this, and this is them. They probably talking about this on the locker room. Like, bro, this dude cannot do anything. Like he doesn't find the spots. With that being said, going back to Jock Vaughn once again, Jock Vaughn is saying, oh, it's too bad we didn't go back to the threes, bro. We go to 53s per game, bro. That's all you care about. So that's why Mikal and the guy struggle because he just no, shoot threes. Fuck the mid-range, shoot threes. Nah, it's not a good game plan. But yeah, man, it's all on the coaching, man. They don't agree with the coaching, and that's what's wrong with us right now. That's what I got from it.
All right, Barry, how you feel about that, Barry? All right.
Feel about who?
Feel about what the last thing that Jock Vaughn and Cam Thomas said about the office being stagnant and you know what we could do. Did you see the interview?
No, I didn't hear it.
All right, cool. It's all good, Barry. Leaf, did you see the interview? You seen that?
Yeah, I seen it, and I think Cam Thomas is 100% correct. But I wanted to get into something, bro. Like we always talked about, Joker. It wasn't the guy right away, and Giannis wasn't the guy right away, bro. We got to remember with Joker, bro. You know who was alongside of him throughout the entire time he was there? Mike Malone. Was Mike Malone a bad coach when they was losing 50 something games when they first got Joker? Maybe, maybe not. But now 8 years later, he is. The thing is, bro, like I personally believe that if we still got this same cast after this trade deadline, then we all in on the players after that we traded for, bro. Like we like, all right, yo, everything that we were saying about letting players grow and not trading them right away, bro. Like I think we sticking to that. I think that the organization is sticking to that. However, the organization don't know how New York fans work. Like we ain't got no time for that shit. We want it now. So the thing is, we'll say be patient on one side, but what we really mean is hurry this motherfucking shit up and clean it up and get it together. That's what we really saying. So the reality is, bro, like the faith and the not giving up too soon attitude that that a lot of us said we should put on some players. They putting it in the Mikal and Cam Johnson in this support in this cast. They put it in. So the thing is, don't be surprised when we got the same when we have Mikal, Cam Johnson, in Cam Thomas, and Nick Claxton all these years down the line. We just need to find better pieces to put around them to make it work. That's all it really is, bro. Like the better support cast to put around them to make it work. I don't think Dinwiddie, DFS, and all of them other dudes is gonna be here 3-4 years down the line. But at the same time, bro, like. And everybody keep bringing up Mikal's age, and everybody keep bringing up Cam Johnson's age, because we feel like it's better to build around Claxton and and Cam Thomas because they're under 25. But the reality is, bro, like if you want, I personally think that the front office when they made this trade, they said, the first person whoever we get for Kevin Durant and we get for Kyrie. That's what we building around. And that's what we gonna let make mistakes and take their lumps. And that's what they doing with whatchamacallit. And a lot of us don't like it right now. And but the thing is, bro, like you didn't feel this way after Mikal hit that game winner against Atlanta.
Yeah.
If you say you did, you're lying.
No, listen. My thing is give him credit where it's due. And when he won that game versus Atlanta, I said, "Yo, that's what's up." But at the end of the day, we upset at the consistency of him not playing great basketball, bro.
And you know
He's
what?
been
That's
more
and
mid-
that
he-
says
he's
something.
mid-cal,
And that
bro.
says something about us as New York fans because we all the fucking same. We want our cake when we want to eat it too. That's the problem, bro. The Denver fans didn't have a problem with Joker with Joker and Mike Malone trying to figure it out for 8 straight years because that's exactly what the fuck they did. And they got Jamal Murray. How I know, bro? You could go, bro. You want to go to Basketball Reference?
Them Philly fans was upset with that damn process that them niggas was doing. I know they was upset with that.
Was they calling for Mike Malone's job? Was they calling for Joker to get traded when they was getting bumped out of the first round and Joker couldn't guard nothing and Joker was getting beat on screen and rolls? Was they calling for that thing? Hell no.
You want to know what's the difference? Joker got play and he got minutes.
Right, and Joker was a rookie coming into it. Wasn't his first
But the thing is, Joker didn't get play right away. Like we got to think of this. We got to think of this team.
You saying
no. Let's put it in the context, bro. This is these niggas' first full year playing together. They first full year, and we already jumping off the top rope and saying, "Yo, nah, y'all got to figure it out. Yo, he ain't that. He ain't the bruh." We saying let them figure it out, bro. Like, would you feel better if we was taking these losses with the Jalen Wilson and Noah Clowney and the Long Island Nets in the lineup with Cam Thomas leading them?
No, what I'm saying is at the end of the day, my problem with Mikal Bridges is he cool taking an opportunity from Cam Thomas and he didn't capitalize. He didn't deserve the opportunity to lead this team. Cam Thomas deserved the opportunity to lead this team.
Maybe he did. Maybe he did.
Hold on. Listen, I'm telling you my bone to pick with Mikal Bridges. They even asked him in the offseason about being the guy, the go-to guy, having the keys to the city, and he sounds shaky. So it's not like I'm just against him, bro. I don't want to see players get traded, but his body language say he don't want to play for the Brooklyn Nets.
And even with that point,
what counterreacts that is the fact that the organization say, "Hey, bro, look, yo, if he's saying, hey man, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Hey, you better get ready because we about to sign you some major money, bro. Like, and we looking for you to figure out. So that's what you're gonna be you're gonna be a top guy. You're gonna be a guy in this locker room for years to come. So guess what, bro? You got to figure it out. We're gonna believe in you, bro. Like, listen, we're gonna live and die with you. It's the same thing with Jason Tatum. When he was 18 years old, he could barely drink, and they went to him, bro. He dunked on LeBron, and they were saying, we going to you, bro. Listen, win or lose, bro. Like, you our guy. The same thing they did with him in the finals against Steph Curry. We going to you, bro. Figure it out. Figure out how to win. Figure out how.
When Tatum made mistakes, they ain't sit that nigga down and give him DNPs. They let him play through that shit. So the fact of the matter is, the difference between
the thing, bro. Like, I understand.
Right, but the fact of the matter is, they didn't sit that nigga down and put him on the bench and give him DNPs. They let him play. They let him play. Like they said, they drafted him. Right, he was in the summer league balling. They didn't let that nigga sit down just because he got a fucking turnover or he got beat on defense. They was like, you know what? We drafted you. We're gonna work with you. We're gonna watch film. We're gonna develop you into the player that you fucking gonna be for this Boston Celtics team. And the fact of the matter is, when these other teams with us, when they draft their rookies, they play these niggas. With us, we don't develop our young team. We don't develop our young core. We leave them niggas in the fucking back burner to trade for stars. That's it. That's the difference between the Nuggets and the Boston Celtics and this bum ass organization.
Right,
we don't develop our players.
I understand you, and I know you're talking about your young talent, and you're probably referring to Cam Thomas, but I'm not talking about Cam Thomas.
I'm not talking about Cam. I'm talking about everyone. Cam, the Reese,
I'm trying to explain to you
all of our young talent.
The faith that they're that you said they should be putting in a young talent. They're putting into maybe a 2 to 3 year, 4 year program with Mikal Bridges. Why? I don't know. Do I agree with it? No. But at the same time, this is probably what we're gonna have to accept they might be doing because of Mikal Bridges. If there's not an extreme change to this roster after this trade deadline, then this is the team that we're gonna have for some time going forward. Without saying yo, let's give it up, yo, let's throw this roster in the garbage and let's flip it and let's see who else can we do in this and that the third. They looking for somebody that trusts them and they saying that want to be here and be like, okay, yo, we trust you. Figure out how to win. Figure out how to do some things. Okay, all right. You might struggle.
I think what both of y'all saying is correct, but there's a psychology probably with GMs. Like if we drafted you from 1 through 10, that makes you a lottery pick. So that means they're gonna invest in you 100%. If you're drafted from 10 to 20, they're like, okay, we'll work with you. But if you're from 20 to 30, the psychology is like, all right, if you good, you good. If not, we could trade you. So I think this is the psychology they're using with this kid, with Cam Thomas.
You know what? I want to say that, but at the same time, that if they're using psychology, then the thing is, he's already on the back burner because the first part about this psychology that they use was marketing. He failed that test, bro. When he got fined for the no homo shit, and then they basically just said, bro, like McKell. So he failed that already. So the reason why McKell is still out there.
Unfair, though.
I know, yeah, it is unfair. But it is unfair. But this is how the NBA works. The thing is, bro, they want you to listen. Like even Carmelo said it, bro. Like when he was drafted, he was followed by FBI agents and all types of shit, bro. Like it's surreal. The thing is, bro, they want to see if you marketable, if you can smile just as much as when you lose and just as much as when you win. And they don't want to hear ain't shit funny. They don't want to hear and listen, I ain't smiling, and they ain't want to hear all this other stuff, bro. Like when you a 21 overall pick, bro. What they want to hear, like the bottom line is, bro, like McKell. Whether he was on the Suns or on the Nets, at some point in the Nets uniform, he has shown you in some sort, maybe not this last 6 games or maybe not this last 10 games, but he has shown you that he could score 26 and he could score with the best of them. He has shown you that he could defend at some points in his career, and he can show you that he can be a consummate 3-and-D player at some point. Is he showing you on that consistent level? No. But the thing is, I think that the front office is waiting for him to get on that consistent level. That's what I think. And at the end of this trade deadline is going to prove exactly what I've been saying, because if we don't make no deals, if we don't flip this roster around it to try to make it competent enough to compete and be better, then we going to be okay with struggling with McKell and Cam Johnson, bro, and having them take their lumps, and while Cam Thomas is sitting on the bench and be like, all right, yo, at the end of the day, bro, like, listen, you good, but we want you to be our 6th man once we get real
right.
And to that marketing point, hold on.
Let me say this. I just want to say that I disagree with Leaf. I heard him say something earlier about Cam Thomas and him being his career being off the bench. I disagree with that. I think that Cam Thomas is an NBA starter in this league. So I just want to see who agree with who, not necessarily with me or Leaf, but what do y'all think about Cam Thomas? Do y'all think he's a starter in the NBA or coming off the bench? Are we going to start with Iceman, then we going to go to LM?
He's definitely a starter for sure. That's why I brought up like the 1 to 10, 10 to 20 thing. Yeah. He should be treated like, you understand? Like a 13th
Jimmy
pick.
Butler
like,
was
yeah.
Nick Claxton was a 31st pick, 2nd round.
Yeah. Like they gotta stop playing themselves with that shit. Like leave the good guys alone and let him rock. But the thing is, they gotta invest in him more. I'm thinking like if they don't trade him, this is when you gotta go in on him. Like let him know, you safe, bro. We just keeping you on the bench, so nobody will want to trade for you. That's what I'm thinking. Like once they take out like the old guys, like now's your time to rock. You understand? I'm hoping that's what they're going with right now. But yeah, I think he's a starter, man.
What about you, LM? You think he's a starter? Big Ox say he's 7th man on the playoff team. What about you, Big Ox? LM, what you think? LM, what you think about it, LM?
I think Cam Thomas is a starter. I feel like he his favorite player, Kobe. He just got that mentality of being different from the grain. In terms of what Leaf is talking about with the marketing stuff, you see these players in the league that aren't afraid to speak their mind. Case in point, Anthony Edwards. He doesn't seem like a yes man to me. That nigga speaks his mind on whatever the fuck he want to talk about. But the fact of the matter is, he has that MJ Kobe mentality of, yo, I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas think. I don't care what y'all say. I'ma speak my mind. And the nigga is only 23 years old.
He's a
22.
number 2 pick too. That's what you got.
And he's a number 2 pick, right?
So they gonna let
So
him
the
rock.
fact of the matter is, we see these
He's the
players like
number 1
Anthony
pick, by the
Edwards
way.
and
Yeah, number 1.
Right.
and we see these players like Anthony Edwards and Jimmy Butler and just these niggas that have that personality of I don't give a fuck or whatever. I think Cam Thomas has that type of mentality in terms of I don't care. I'm gonna speak my mind. Y'all gonna get the truth in the media, whatever. I ain't no yes man to these niggas. I play how I play. No one in this league can guard me. He feels that way. So the fact of the matter is, you got a player like that on your team who go against the grain, and whether it's marketing, you want to make sure that he don't say nothing crazy, whatever. That just comes. That's his business. But the fact of the matter is, you don't think about to hone somebody like that into somebody that can potentially be a all fuck superstar. If he a superstar, cool, but at least a star on our team, somebody that we got on here that can be somebody, and you hold him back. Nah, I'm not rocking with that. That's to me, that's wild. You don't keep players like of that caliber, that psychotic mindset of wanting to be better and be great. You don't
Right.
keep players like that on the bench. You don't
Right.
hold them back. They want to be great every time they step on that fucking court. And Cam Thomas shows that every time he steps on that court. You see what
Yeah.
he do when he
Yeah, hold
be
on,
giving the
hold on.
stare
I wanna-
downs and shit.
LM, I want to add to what you said because of 2 things. One, yes, I agree with you, and that's part of what a coach does. That's the whole managing personalities and egos. You got to know when to let them go, know when to give them the green light. 2, that happened. Not to say that Cam Thomas is Allen Iverson. I'm just talking about Thompson and how he runs a program where most times the star of the team didn't leave until they was a senior. Patrick
Yeah,
Ewing
I
didn't
remember
leave
that.
until he was a senior in Georgetown. But AI was one of the first ones to break that mold, leaving when he was a sophomore. You feel what I'm saying? So my point is, Jack Vaughn gotta know that okay, everybody on this team ain't a big player. One person has the potential to be a star, and it's not Mikal Bridges, it's Cam Thomas. And whether that be because of the age and the ceiling, it's still true. I really do feel like Cam Thomas could be a star in this league if they do what they talking about, and that is screening rolls, pick and rolls, do all of these different actions on the offensive side of the ball, opposed to asking him to wear a cape. Because right now, that's all they asking him to do. You know, do your best, but no game plan. So shout out to Cam Thomas for being professional enough to articulate what what the Nets need without making anybody look bad. You know what I'm saying?
My whole thing is like, what if we wrong? What if Mikal Bridges is the focal point of this team, somewhere down the line? Maybe if it not, definitely not this year, but maybe 2 years down, maybe before Javon's contract is up, because he got a 4-year deal. What if he is? What if Cam Thomas
I feel
is just
to your
what
point.
if Cam Thomas is just the sixth man on a number 1 team? What if he is?
To your
Bruh?
point,
And
though. To your point, though. I
what
think.
we gonna say then? What are we
Well,
saying this
I'm
based
about
on
to
the
To your
take that
point.
risk.
Wait, hold on. I want to answer that.
Right
To his
now,
point, he said that. Oh, go ahead, Beezy.
No, I was saying I'll take that risk because all of that shit to me is just part of the soliloquy, realistically. And I'm not coming at Lee for no shit like that, but we got a losing record with giving him the option to be the man. And case in point is that was
his first full season.
Hold on,
his
but no,
first full season, by the way.
But case in point is, again, he hasn't shown any difference. What advantages does he use? He don't throw nobody on the post when he's taller than them. He doesn't put a situation where he tells me, Jack Vaughn, yo, Donovan Mitchell, he going to score, but let's make him play defense. Let me put me in a position. I didn't see Mikal Bridges put Donovan Mitchell on a post all game. If Donovan Mitchell, if we utilizing Mikal Bridges because of his height being 6'6" and he's playing the 2 guard and he's a big 2 guard, we not capitalizing off of it when we got small guards. I didn't say him put nobody on the
Maybe
post.
he need more time to figure it out.
Yo,
maybe
Breeze,
he need more time to figure it out.
When you
maybe
said
we
they
just
asked
being
Mikal,
impatient. Maybe
when you said they asked
If
Mikal,
that's the case, let's keep the same energy toward Cam then.
You said they asked Mikal about the keys to the city. I don't think he I don't think he would think that the keys they weigh heavy in this town, bro. So he wasn't ready. You can't be going to the Olympics and thinking you're gonna coast in here and not be prepared for what's coming. Like you got to take a summer off, focus for us, the fans that in New York.
Maybe he's starting to figure that out, bro. Like as being a go-to guy. Maybe
this is a whole different monster, bro.
What's to say in Jock Vaughn's third year of this contract, bro? We not better than we got this same type of cast with him, Cam Johnson, Claxton, and Cam Thomas. What's to say that they don't get better and as players? What's to say that?
Yeah. He need to be taking that.
You said what's to say what?
What's to say that Mikal is not a better player in another another 2 years? What's to say that, bro? Like what's to say that maybe Cam Thomas has it like we waiting for Cam Thomas to show a better playmaking, 10 times better playmaking, 10 times better defense on the ball and all of that stuff. What's to say that, bro? Because the thing is, we all know Mikal is capable of playing high level defense. We've seen him do it.
That's what, bro. When?
That's maybe we just being impatient, Breeze. Did you ever? Maybe we just being impatient. That's what it maybe we doing, bro. Did you ever figure that, bro? Because you keep saying when, and it's not happening, and you think it's supposed to happen right away, bro. But we talked about how Giannis wasn't the guy right away when he first started to get his spot as the number one. When Joker first started to get his spot as the number one, he wasn't the guy right away. It's a lot of guys that wasn't that right away. Why don't we keep the same energy? I know you want to, and I know, and I understand you want to build around Cam Thomas. But why can't we keep the same energy for Mikal and give him a shot at being number one for a couple of years? Why?
A couple of years? Hell no.
But why? Because of the way it look right now, right? Because it's garbage right now. Because it's shit right now. Because we 6 games under 500 right now.
No. You asked me the question. Let me give you the answer. Because he's supposed to, reputation-wise, he's supposed to be known for defense, and he can't lock nobody up. I'm not mad that he stink on offense. I don't expect him to be an offensive juggernaut, but he can't stop nobody, bro.
And maybe it's not as simple as you making it out to be. Maybe a whole lot of other things, bro, need to come in place, bro. And being that this is the first full year that not only that he's the number one, he's looked at as the number one option or a go-to guy. This is also the first year that Cam Thomas is getting recognizable minutes in a lineup and playing more games instead of getting DMPs in the lineup. So he's a part of this process too. Maybe Mikal and Cam Thomas is a part of this process of growing together, bro. Like and trying to figure it out, like how they could be 1A and 1B someday.
But hold on, look. But remember what B said yesterday. Shout to B. She was like, "Oh, when they asked Mikal Bridges about Cam Johnson, he was all hype, super duper hype. But when they asked him about Cam Thomas, he took a real nonchalant approach to it. And that's the whole thing about friendship. I think, and I'm saying this, and y'all can tweet it to him, and I really feel this way. I think the friendship in Mikal Bridges takes away from his competitiveness. He's not honest enough with his friends to say, yo, you playing bad. And when he go versus Jalen Brunson, he just looked like, you know, we both made it to the NBA. Aren't you happy with your life? Like, bro, compete.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just read this comment. Wally on Wednesday said, yup, for the timeline, Mikal and CJ pushing 30. Cam Thomas only 22. He can develop his game off the bench. Then by the time both of them exit their prime, Cam Thomas will be 10 times the player than he is right now.
Maybe that's the case. Maybe that's where the trajectory of this team is going instead of just trading the team and spinning the roster around and not committing to anything. Maybe like we gave Kevin Durant 4 years, bro, post Achilles. We gave Kyrie 4 years on this team, bro, when he was doing anti-Semitics and it wouldn't take a vaccination shot. We gave them years. Why we can't give Mikal some? Why we can't give Mikal some time? Why not?
No, I'm
Why?
not. I'm not. I'm not harping
Kevin
on
Durant, though.
Mikal. I'm not harping on Mikal getting
We
traded.
got
I'm
Kevin
just saying
Durant
he gotta
post
play better.
Achilles, bro. We
But
I'm
didn't
he's
not
get
not
Kevin
Kevin
Durant on
Durant, though.
OKC. I understand that, and I know what you about to say, Barry. You about to say, yo, Kevin Durant is still better than these niggas.
He's way
Obviously,
better than him.
I
He's way better.
understand that. We all get that. But the bottom line
Oh,
is, bro, as a organization, bro, we still let Kevin Durant sit out for a year. He had an Achilles injury. We understand
yeah.
that. Kevin Durant has been
Kevin
injured
Durant,
every single year after 2019. Correct?
because he's
Correct?
Kevin Durant.
Correct.
His levels he's not on Kevin Durant's level, bro.
Maybe they need time to get to that level. We just said Joker.
Bro,
It was a time.
Listen.
It was a time when.
Listen,
Hold on, wait.
Listen,
Before
bro,
you
he's
speak,
28 and
before
he's
you
playing like
speak,
this.
before you speak, we all said, bruh, look where Joker is now. What was Joker when he came in the league? He was a second round pick. What was Giannis when he first came in the
Got
league?
drafted during the Taco Bell
he was a
commercial.
role player.
28 years old, bro. So how
Come
long?
on, bruh.
How long?
Bro, my problem is with this team. Lonnie Walker don't get talked about enough, bro. Like, how our three best offensive players ain't playing together? More minutes. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Because of
Like,
the coach,
like I
bro. He
said, we have a
incompetent.
decent point guard with Walford. We have a freaking and with Claxton and Walford play together, we become longer and our defense become better. And I feel like we should let Lonnie Walker and Cam Thomas and Bridges see more minutes together, man. That's our three offensive explosive players. I don't get it, man. And we should be playing around them. And then the defensive players should come after that. Because y'all all play ball before, man. Defensive players just not good. Like, if they play defense and offense, you kind of messing up for long stretches of time. They won't be able to keep that up.
Yo, like I play with defensive, like usually like in pickup games, like with my friends and stuff. I'll be playing with some like one of like just people who just want to defend. They don't even care if they get the ball. They just want to guard the best player. So the fact of the matter is, you got people like that out there who are persistent on the defensive end. I just think the problem is with this team, we don't have no set roles. So case in point,
Mikal Bridges is only in year 5, bro. Like, listen, can we give this some damn time, please?
I just think that if something is not working, you
my
don't.
concern is, bro, listen, look, the starting lineup that we keep doing over and over again, y'all seen it with Cavaliers, elite team. They could not break that defense down. Nobody beat their defenders. Not Spencer, not Cam Johnson, not Claxton, not the other, not Mikal Bridges. No one. We couldn't beat no defenders when they was guarding for real. That's a concern, y'all.
And the
That's
fact of
really
the matter
concerning.
is, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, bro. The fact of the matter is, you see your lineup not working. You see, we 1-6 apparently. Breezy just put it up.
Let's
We
remind.
1-6 with Cam
I just
Thomas
want to.
on the bench, bro.
I
Put him
just
back in
want
the
to
lineup
listen.
and
Like,
switch it out.
I think, bro, like, this is what I think. This is just a thought. I think they are letting Mikal and Cam Johnson say, yo, and even Coach Jock Vaughn saying, yo, listen, y'all gonna make mistakes, bro. Make them. That's fine. It is what it is. But listen, we going with y'all, and that's what we running with. Okay, listen, and that's
Hold
what
on.
it is.
Hold on.
Cool.
Let me
Keep
get
that same energy towards Cam Thomas then.
right.
Bro,
Hold
my
on.
Keep
only
that same
only
energy.
concern with this team, bro, that bothers me.
Maybe they are. Maybe they just letting him go through lumps.
They not
Maybe they
showing it
just
by their minutes restriction.
I
Bro,
understand that,
like,
but
hold on, bro.
maybe
My
they playing.
problem is that Cam Thomas is good enough.
Maybe they
For,
trying to see how. Maybe they trying to test his
Hold on.
professionalism, bro. I don't
Hold
know,
on,
bro.
Liz. Let him get his
That's
shit
cat. I
off.
don't.
And rebuttal whatever you gonna say. Go ahead, Ivan. Go ahead.
yo, my thing is, how we Cam Thomas? Okay, forget about Cam Thomas. How we not seeing Lonnie Walker, yo? Like, that's another raw player. Like, these players are like raw. Like,
And he
Lonnie Walker is
24.
like
He's on a 1-year
Lonnie
deal
Walker.
though, bro. They gonna treat him like a 1-year deal type of dude. You understand? They're not really gonna invest in him unless they extend him. You understand? So right now he's a mercenary. You understand? They got him right now to be that extra punch. I want him to be here past this year, but the privileges, the dudes like Cam Johnson, a guy who just got a crazy extension over Lonnie Walker, is like it's different, bro. Like these 1 year deal
Iceman,
dudes.
preach, brother, preach. I'm sorry for interrupting. I gotta leave after
No,
this,
you
but
good, you good.
Iceman, you on right on the money. Lonnie Walker is built, bro. This nigga was killing the Warriors. He took them to the net. Y'all see what he did in the postseason. That's when it matters. But I'm a Iceman. You got the floor. You killing it, man. Y'all keep killing it, y'all. You want to time in on that?
Nah, y'all go
No,
ahead. I was
Ice
just
to Iceman point, you right. But I think
Ivan,
the
man.
fact of the matter is, if even if they all on 1 year deals, why not utilize them while you have them and see what works, bro? I
yeah,
understand
yeah.
he on a 1 year deal, but utilize your guys to get wins. As a matter of
Yep.
it doesn't even if they all on 1 year deals, utilize them and see what works. And if it doesn't work, fine, we try something else.
I
But
was
utilize
thinking
them
like
while you
that
have
too.
them.
I was thinking like that, asking myself those questions, but after they punted that game, I'm like, they don't really give a damn. So I just didn't care after that. Like they just don't care about winning games. So right now
That
it's like,
Milwaukee game showed me what I needed to see.
yeah, yeah. Now we just got to figure out like who's gonna stay, who's gonna go, because it just shows the winning is not winning a point. Even though I still think they're probably gonna make the play-in, you know. We just got to figure out who's the future here, man, because this is we in a little conundrum right now. You know?
Yo,
My thing is, if something, oh no,
oh,
man, go ahead,
I just
Breezy.
wanted to get into Rayshawn Harrison comment because he says we should trade anybody that is 29 to 30 years old, and that's a bold statement because the younger teams in the NBA are hooping with OKC and a lot of other teams. So just to give y'all
Orlando.
Gist of what he's saying, right? Excuse me. You got Royce O'Neal, he's 30. You got Spence and DFS, both 30. So all of these guys, I agree with you. They all trade pieces, man. Royce
Yeah.
O'Neal, DFS, and Spence, they could all be on the trade block. But for who?
I agree too, but I
Yeah,
think we still need like veterans though. I don't think like a young team is amazing, but we still need somebody on the bench like a veteran to keep these dudes in order and make sure they don't be their biggest enemy in terms of they know the game, they seen the game before, they was drafted before these young guys, so they can teach them a thing or two. So as much as I love a young team, because I love watching young teams, but I feel like a veteran on the bench or in the locker room like helps a lot with helping these guys develop and learn the game more. But I agree though. 29, 30 plus, like at this point, I don't think that's
I think
you
McCowan
damn near
and this
reaching
dude.
retirement age around that point. For
I
real,
think
for real.
McCowan and Johnson are going to be the oldest ones after the trade deadline. I
right.
believe
They're
something like
both
that. Right.
27. Their time
Yeah.
is now, bro. Their
Right,
time.
this they prom.
This
This
is
is
the
usually
age.
around the prom years.
Right. Right. Prime, late 20s, early 30s. You supposed to be hooping out this world right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
That's what I'm saying. You
Word.
can't
But
plant the seed.
I mean, so Iceman, before we go, man, JV, man, you think we should go a different way or give him some more time?
Absolutely. That's it. His record is who he is. That's it. We got to move on. Yep.
Okay, respectfully.
Yes,
Barry, we
sir.
already know what Barry gonna say. LM, man, talk to me, man. In closing, how you feel about JV? Should we go a different direction or give him another chance?
I mean, I think we should go a different direction at this point. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you're not willing to, throw in substitutions or, give players that's supposed to be getting minutes, then at this point it's like, what are we doing here? I feel like we should go another route. Whether it's, I mean, somebody suggested Kevin Ollie. I don't know if we actually do that, but I mean, at this point, try something new, see what happens. See if I think since the Milwaukee game, the players don't trust Vaughn, man. They don't trust him. Something's up with that. Especially Mikel with that statement of I ain't like that. I was ready to go. I was ready to play. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like
Yeah.
with Vaughn, they lost the trust. He lost their trust, and I don't know if it's too far gone or maybe he can gain it back, but I feel like they'll do better with a head coach. So, well, a new head coach. So
All
I feel
right,
like Vaughn's
respectfully.
got to go.
Respectfully.
Listen. I think, bro, like there's spots on this team, bro. We might see a day on this team where with Dayron Sharp maybe a top 2 player on this team, bro. Like
Yes,
it's
sir.
possible. So the thing is, bro, like listen, I personally believe that Sean Marks went all in on saying, bro, like whoever we trade for Kevin Durant, bro, that's who we building around. Listen, but at the same time, but I don't think the rebuild process, I don't think the building process for Mikal and Cam Johnson is as long as the building process for Nick Claxton, Day'Ron, and Cam Thomas. Maybe they are trying to build around, and maybe they just waiting until something shake in the draft, or they could find a gem to help them along the way. Maybe, I don't know, bro. Like,
Yeah,
all we got to do is play the waiting game. That's that. We just got to be patient. Because if we not patient, we gonna do the same thing them Tangerine niggas is doing. Just be like, yo, we suck, man. Yo, we need to do this, we need to do that. And now they found a quick fix. And now we all know that shit is gonna crash and burn. Them niggas are a second round exit at best.
Man, I ain't worried about that. We got issues right now.
Okay, well, if we not worrying about them, let's not do the same shit that they do, bro. Let's actually wait. Let's have some patience. Can we do that?
Bro, we got patience. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, whether we have patience or not, Mikal Bridges hasn't shown that he could create his offense. I don't think he's a two guard like you and Chill was saying. I think he's a small forward. That's it. But yeah, patience. As a Nets fan, I'm gonna always be here, man. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to all y'all, man. Y'all keep the show lit. Y'all already know that. I might be back later tonight. I'm not sure. Wiley on Wednesday says fire JV, bringing Kevin Ollie and add Vince Carter to the coaching staff. Vince Carter being to the coaching staff, don't think that's an idea. Excuse me, that's just random. Trust me, that shit is in the works. I think he'll be part of the coaching staff in a year or two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That'll be fine.
That would be fire, but at the same point, I think he's comfortable with doing the commentary, bro. Like, I think the coaching staff that we have right now is the coaching staff that we probably gonna have next year and the year after next year. So the thing is, the Nets are not being looked at under no green light anymore like we was when we had Kevin Durant. We can actually take some lumps and bruises. We can actually, get hit upside the head for some time, bro, and then clean it up and then make it work with the same supporting cast. They're gonna be like, yo, they still got these niggas. Yo, these niggas done got better, bro. I think that's what the front office is waiting on, bro. Like, yo, figure it out. Figure out how to get better. Figure out how to improve on like, and then a lot of the things that they said y'all couldn't do, bro, then y'all start doing and figure it out. That's what it is. I think it may start with Mikal and Cam Thomas, and it may continue years down the line with Cam Thomas and Day'Ron and Nick Claxton. It's possible. So we just gotta wait.
We're gonna see, man. Speaking of them Tangerines, listen, I got the podcast tomorrow at 11 a.m. Me and T-Tom, KVN, Who Run the City, the podcast, and I appreciate all of the support. First, shout out to Andre76 for my first super chat, or I think my second one. But shout out to you. Shout out to all of the fans, but y'all know already, I feel like the Nets fans is the best fans. I'm going to get with y'all for the next one. And if y'all got some ideas to do a show, just hit me in the comments, man. We can put something together.
I got ideas to do a show as always.
All right, so just hit me in the chat or hit me on.
My show is already live, bro. It's called Nets Visual, bro. Like, it's for the fans, by the fans. I'm going to do the color commentary, man. Yeah, and y'all basically give y'all opinions on what's going on out the game and everything like y'all been doing, man. I mean, I send people up, man, where I got enough people in the chat, but right now it's an early show. You know, I got only 113 subs on an iPhone, so I just gotta figure out the rest of my shit. But
all right, so just let me know, just keep me posted, leave that all.
Yeah, of course.
I'm about to move around, man. I appreciate y'all. Again, man, Nets fans is the best fans. So I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Of course, bro.
BROOKLYN Full contact, this is a man's sport.
coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. 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 B-R-O-O-K. We well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Head hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and David just all nets. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Miss you, watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. It's been between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. To stir that or Millie rock like a fan do. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
You got a choice every day what that looks like for you. Being steadfast, keeping your nerve, don't lose your shit with this group. Being tougher as a group.
Oh, what a move by Sharp. Counted a foul.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. 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 B-R-O-O-K. We well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. Back in the day, J-Kid was the man, boy. Put the team on his back like a Jansport. Ben 10 with the dribble drive handoff. Pick and roll, full contact. This is a man's sport. County and Kings, really the Kingsborough. You know Crown Heights, so you know that sound, right? Brooklyn Bridges, Dinwiddie assistant. The Brooklyn Block Party, claps and double digits. Got the Barclays clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. 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 B-R-O-O-K. We well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Head hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and David just all nets. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Miss you, watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. It's been between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. To stir that or Millie rock like a FanDuel. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
You got a choice every day what that looks like for you. Being